Hey everybody, it's Wizard LPS here, back in with a video, and today I'm going to be doing a story time. At the time, I took an LPS from like a 4-year-old. It was kind of sad, but I mean, let's get on with the video. So there was like this party happening with my mom at my mom's friend's house, and my mom's friend had like a 4-year-old daughter. So we went to that party, everything was good. I was reading on the couch, and then I saw a basket full of like little animal toys. They weren't LPS, but they were like those realistic animal toys. So basically it was like me, I was like going to sit down on the couch, and then I saw the bin and I was like, maybe there's some LPS in there. So I went over and I like tipped over the bin, and I found an LPS corgi, and it was so cute, and I didn't have any corgis, so I was like, I want this. It's sitting abandoned in a bin in the living room, and like, I don't think the kid would notice, but I could not steal and get away with it without feeling really bad about it. So like, I went over to my mom, and I was like, this is a while ago, but so I went over to my mom, and I was like, hey mom, look at this cute LPS I found. She was like, oh, are you gonna, why are you showing me this? And I was like, I want it. How do you think I can get it? She was like, oh, you can just ask my friend who was the mom of the kid. And I was like, but I really wanted this LPS, so I went over to like the mom of the kid, and I was like, hey, can I have this little toy right here? I collect them, and yeah. And she was like, oh sure sweetie, just take it. I'm sure my daughter won't notice. And I was like, yeet. So I took it, and I still kind of have it, but anyways, and then so later I was like investigating around the house, and I saw like, okay, so here's the kid that I took the LPS from. Put her over here. And then these are her two friends. So they were all playing with some other LPS, like a butterfly, an octopus, and a hermit crab, I think. And I went over and I was like staring at them, and the kids just like all looked at me. They were like, what? They're like smashing their faces in the floor, you know? I went up to the little girl and I was like, hey, can I have that? And she's like, nah. So yeah, I just have a little LPS corgi, but that leads me to another story about, okay, so I had him on my LPS, and I went over to my friend's house. It's like maybe a couple months later, and I had the corgi, and I brought it with me, and actually I wanted to trade the corgi for this LPS here. This was her LPS, like she got it from Goodwill, and I wanted to trade the corgi for it. So we were like going to do that, and we had like our LPS already, and we were just kind of deciding whether we really wanted to do it or not. And then we got up and went to her room to grab her like some other LPS accessories, and so her dog likes to eat things and like chew things, and I left a pair of my shoes on the floor once at their house, and he destroyed them. But yeah, so we went into her room and we grabbed some LPS stuff, and we came back, and the corgi was sitting ripped up on the floor. And wait, I still have it. Here, let me go grab it. This right here is the beautiful corgi, and it still kind of fits together. This is the corgi I took from the little girl, and yeah, we were going to trade it I was going to trade this for this one, but since it looks like this, we were like, nope. But her stepmom was like so nice, and she's like, oh, I'll buy you a new one. So we found it online, and she got it for me, and she's really nice, and I thank her for that. But yeah, this happened. So I traded the other corgi for this cat, and all went well. But yeah, that's kind of my little story time video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Forgot there weren't like comments anymore, but like, subscribe, and tell your friends to like and subscribe. Yeah, well, see you in the next video. My cat just ate a string.